Hey, this is the Boxing Blaze where we talk boxing. My name's Jason. I'm a reporter for Real Combat Media. So for all your combat news, all your combat sports news, visit realcombatmedia.com. So yesterday, June 25th, on CBS Premier Boxing Champions, Keith Thurman fought against Shawn Porter. Keith Thurman won a unanimous decision against Shawn Porter. All three judges scored the card 115 to 113. Now, this fight was an action-packed fight, and I did not expect that. When you get two guys of this caliber, like at this height of their career, usually they get into the ring and they want to be really careful because they got their career on the line. But Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman didn't care about that, and they give the fans a fight, a real good fight. And lots of people were like, well, oh, this is stupid because they didn't use the sweet science. No, it was a good fight, you know? So going into the fight, I thought Keith Thurman was going to completely outbox Shawn Porter. But that's not what happened. Going into the fight, Shawn Porter was aggressive, and he made it a brawl. He was bull rushing Thurman. He had Thurman on the ropes. And, you know, Porter was the busier fighter. And I thought, wow, there's no way Porter can keep this up for 12 rounds. And I was completely wrong, because that's exactly what he did. And that's dangerous because when you're fighting wildly like that, you can get caught and knocked down or knocked out. And that's what I thought was going to happen in the early rounds. I thought since Porter was fighting so aggressively and so wild that Thurman, with his power, he was going to catch Porter and knock him down. But that never came to be. Now, it was obvious from round one that Thurman wanted to make this fight a boxing match, but he couldn't. Porter just kept on applying pressure, and he was super aggressive. So at this point, I would say that throughout the fight, Shawn Porter had the ring generalship. He owned the ring most of the time, and the fight was going his way. It wasn't really how Thurman wanted to go down. But, you know, Thurman, when it came down to going toe-to-toe, Thurman didn't back down. And I really like that about him, because in previous fights, I feel like he would back up a lot. He would fight on the back foot, but this fight, he really showed that he could go toe-to-toe. I was really impressed with that. Now, in the 8th round, Thurman got hit with the body shot. And this was something I was, you know, skeptical about going into the fight too. I was like, is Keith Thurman vulnerable to body shots? And to a certain point, I guess you can say so, because against Luis Collazo it happened, and now against Shawn Porter it happened. So why wouldn't it happen in future fights? But I mean, who knows? And then in the 9th round, Thurman got cut, and I believe it was the first time had been cut in any of his fights. And I was hoping that the judges wouldn't stop the fight, or that the ref wouldn't stop the fight because of the bleeding, because then that would suck. I wanted the fight to go all 12 rounds, and it did go that way. Now, like I said, these guys went at it crazy. And I thought Thurman fought good, but I don't think he won the fight. I saw the fight 115 to 113 for Porter. Now, I have other people that have it the other way around, 115 to 113 Thurman. And like I said before, it was a close fight, but I feel like Porter was just on top of it this time. I thought he was the aggressor. I thought he owned the ring most of the time, and Thurman looked kind of bad. Going into the fight, I thought Thurman was going to be the one taking charge, and most of the time it was Porter. I feel like at times I saw Thurman was getting his ass beat, but I guess that's not how the judges saw it, but that's fine. I could have saw it being a tie, 6 rounds to 6, but I don't know how they gave it 7 rounds to 5 for Thurman. But you know, that's it. Different judges have different like scoring styles, so that's the thing about boxing. Anyways, going forward, since Keith Thurman did win, he does have the option to go and fight other champions, and so does Porter, because this wasn't the kind of fight where Porter lost and it was like, damn, this guy needs to take a step back and rethink his career. No, I think Porter did really good. Once again, I did think he won. But like I said, either way, Porter looked really good. There's nothing he should be ashamed about. So for Thurman and Porter, anybody at the 147-pound division would be a good fight, like Danny Garcia or Andre Berto, or if Pacquiao can possibly, since Al Heyman and it looks like Al Heyman and the Bob father, Bob Arum, are negotiating now. It'd be cool to see if Thurman can fight against Bradley. That'd be really cool. But then again, that's all promotional issues and stuff. One thing I did want to see for Porter is that Canelo was considering, supposedly Canelo was considering Porter for his next fight. I wish Canelo would have waited and saw this fight and then made his decision then, because I did not want Canelo to fight Liam Smith. That was just a horrible fight. I would rather have Shawn Porter go from 147 all the way up to 154 than watch a Liam Smith fight. Plus, I think Shawn Porter would have gave Canelo way much of a better fight. But what I would really like to see is the rematch, because I wasn't happy with the decision, and I'm pretty sure lots of other people weren't ready for the decision. And Porter actually even put up a post on Twitter saying #ThurmanPorter2. So, it's in the realm of possibility. And based off of the action-packed fight that they gave this time, it's not out of the question for a second one. But I don't think they're going to do it for the next fight. It'll probably be down the road. But this is the Boxing Blaze. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please visit Real Combat Media for all your boxing news. And there's a Real Combat Media YouTube page, so visit that, where there's a bunch of boxing content. Thanks, guys.